Hi Boris, welcome to Croatia. You have been to Croatia many, many times.
Yes.
You are one of my first raves. Tell me, what is special about performing in Croatia?
I mean, every country is kind of special, but I mean, I played a lot of times in Croatia. Last time in Pula, in this arena, and it was really really cool. And I mean, the vibe in Croatia is every time when I play there, it's like really nice. And I mean, for me, the most important thing is that just the people go to the party with their friends and spending like 2 hours with no thinking and just making a good time, you know. That's cool.
So, what have you prepared for us for the Ultra stage tonight, for the Resistance?
I mean, I'm gonna play like a lot of new tracks, which are not released. So, I mean, it's always hard to represent like new tracks because the people don't know it and they need to get used to it. But I'm sure it's gonna work. So it's like 50-50. It's like 50% new tracks and then also the old ones like Gravity, the people wants to hear. So I think it will be nice.
Well, I'm sure when it comes to your new music, everybody knows that it's going to be a ride to remember. You have collaborated many times with Dennis Bull, with Anne Clue, including your latest release. How does collaborating with other artists help you in your creativity, in your inspiration, and in your creative process?
But like, first of all, it's like, for me, it's like super hard to collaborate with someone because, I mean, if you do like a track and the other guy is like choosing a sound you don't know, you don't like so much, then it's like complicated to finish this track. But on the other side, it's like nice to see how someone is like producing a track, so like totally different, like you would do it. So that's like a good point to maybe overthink your next productions. So that's cool. Yeah.
You have managed to create your own sound. Many people describe it like minimal, techno, all of the above. How did you manage to stay true to yourself and to find your own way in the music landscape?
Actually, I don't know. I mean, when I started to produce music, I was producing only trance music in the beginning, and then afterwards I was like did the transition to techno music, and then in the end I was combining like the techno music with a lot of melodies, so with the trance from the beginning. And this is like the style I like the most. I mean, it's like the same with sex, you know. You need like the soft part and you need the hard part, you know. That's like super important, and I love that.
You have made an album, Never Stop Dancing, in 2021, which was sort of a commentary on the pandemic and all the situation that happened. How important it is to you to stay relevant and to stay in touch with what is going on currently, and how do you make sure that your music reflects that?
I mean, it's super important. I mean, when like Corona was coming up, I mean, everybody from us was at home. It was like not possible to go out and like to make the people happy. So this album was like a statement to like the people never forget how it was like in 2019. Mm-hmm. But I think everybody's like happy to be back at the parties and that everybody can dance and we can make the people happy. And yeah, that's super important for us and for the people. Yeah.
Well, I mean, with the home studio you have at home, it's not that bad that you were at home. Yeah. Tell me, between all of the releases, you're constantly releasing new music. How do you know with your label how to pick new artists and give them the platform? And what does it mean to you to have a platform to enable new young artists to create their sound, to really find the art that they want to make?
Yeah, I mean, actually, we are like a super small label. We don't have too much artists. The last one we get new was like Moritz Hofbauer, and this was like, I mean, we get a lot of demos, but to be honest, like 99% of the demos are not like the style we want, or like it's yeah. I mean, you need to have the full package. You need to have an artist which is nice, you can work with, you can travel with, because you see him like every weekend, and of course he's doing nice music. And so Moritz was like, he was doing a remix for other guy, and we heard his remix and we just said, wow, he's like super nice, let's try it. And then we met him in person, and he was also really nice. So like the full package was like super cool, because we are a super small label, and we are like working like a family, and so it's super important that everyone likes everyone. You know, that's like super important. I mean, everyone could come to our label, but it's like a decision of the full package. You know.
So you are definitely like creating a community.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the techno in the Berlin sound definitely started as like a small community, but now in 2023, it is just taking, I think, the culture by storm. It's everywhere. I mean, techno was on the main stage in Miami this year. Yeah. How does it feel that it is spreading? And do you think that it might lose some of its charm when it becomes mainstream?
Yeah, I think it's complicated. I mean, I was playing also like 2 times Tomorrowland main stage. I mean, I like the stage itself, but the one thing I learned is like you're gonna stay so far away from the people and so high, so it's like complicated, like to get like this super nice interaction with the crowd. So I mean, I think in one way it's like positive because more people get know into this techno music, but on the other side, I don't know. We have to see how it is like in 2-3 years. Maybe it's like better to going like one step back to keep like the vibe alive, you know. Otherwise, it's going super fast, like commercial, you know.
It's gonna lose its charm.
Yeah.
How do you make sure that you connect with the audience? You said on Tomorrowland it's a big distance, so it's like physical as well. Do you see the faces? How do you make sure that you connect with the dancers on the dance floor?
I mean, I try my best. Every time when I play, I'm gonna see all the people in the front row, and I'm just looking at these people which are smiling all the time, because this gives me also energy back. And so there's like always like some kind of a connection. So that's really cool. And like every time when I play, I'm gonna give some ducks away. So I'm gonna play like 1.5 hours, and I see all the people, and then I see, okay, this one is nice, and this one is really nice. He's dancing all the time, and these guys are getting the duck, you know, because they are like feeling the same energy.
So you're often behind the decks, but when you are on the dance floor, do you listen to the transitions? Or do you just relax and enjoy the music ride?
Oh, just relax. Yeah, of course.
Can you tell me anything about any releases, maybe coming soon?
Like we have one release which is coming out tomorrow. Actually, it was a fun project we did when we had our bus tour in America, and then like in 3 or 4 weeks, there's coming the track Vienna. We did really nice, and we have like much more coming. And like in the beginning of next year, we're gonna release my next album. Yeah.
A whole album.
Yeah.
Can we know how many tracks are going to be on that album?
I don't know. I mean, not 22, but almost 11. But I have so many tracks, and they need to go out. So I'm producing too much. I don't know.
Well, we will be waiting. We will be waiting for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. It's been a pleasure.